guys, and welcome back to my channel for another video. I can't believe we've got how many, 3 videos out now, I think. That's so exciting. Once again, like I always do, thank you so much for your continued support. It means so much, and I'm really happy to see this little channel growing. This is so exciting. So for today's video, it's gonna be something I'm really passionate about, which is working abroad or traveling. I really love traveling, and I love to share my experiences with people just to encourage them to do the same, because it's honestly life-changing. So today's video is going to specifically be about working abroad during your summer holidays. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, I have spent the past 2 summers away from home in the States working at a summer camp. So my point of reference is going to be Camp America, simply because that's the program that I did. So what was my experience with camp, and how did I end up working? At a very young age, I've always been adventurous. I always wanted to just go, just spread my wings and fly. And any chance that we had, you know, residentials at school or anything, any chance just to go explore the city, the country, anything, I would go. So the moment I turned 18, because you have to be 18 to do Camp America, so the moment I turned 18, the first thing I did was applied for the job. But yeah, and I got hired, signed on the dotted line, and before you know it, I flew out, went to camp, had the time of my life. Went back again the next year. I just couldn't resist. I did it, and I went back to camp, and it was the best time of my life. I just got back 3 weeks ago. So I worked for a privately owned summer camp in Pennsylvania, and it's 2 camps. It's a brother and sister camp. It's called Camps Equinunk and Camp Blue Ridge. So they're a brother and sister camp, and that basically means they have boys living on one camp and girls. They're 2 separate camps, but they're run by the same people, and they're right next to each other. So we let girls be girls and boys be boys. Yeah, so I was working in the main office, headquarters, for both camps. So the main office was run for both camps by the same people. And I was in there with the directors and whoever, you know, your girl got it like that. Yes, I got it like that. So yeah, that's my experience with camp, and I love camp. I love camp. I can't tell you how much I love camp. Exploring the United States, living at a camp is beautiful. This is a beautiful, beautiful place. There's no one else around to distract you. You're not really on the internet or the phone. You're just at one with nature. You don't wear makeup at camp. You just wear like tracksuit bottoms, leggings, and camp kind of clothes. It's so nice. It's so nice. And I'll explain at the end why I love camp so much, but I guess you can gather from that. Something you want to do, then keep on watching, because I'm going to explain how much it costs to go to camp, exactly where your money goes, how much you're going to make back, how long you'll be there. I'm going to explain everything, okay? So how much money is it going to cost you? What kind of a hole is this burning in your pocket? Okay, so to go to camp, you need to have £800. Okay, if you're using Camp America, there are many different agencies, camp leaders, BUNAC, I believe. There are so many, but I chose Camp America because, okay, I just liked it, alright? I just liked the look of the website. The website is pretty. The website is pretty. To cover everything that you need for camp, you need £800, okay? And that covers application fee, police check, your assessment and circulation fee, your confirmation fee, your medical insurance, your visa, your flights, both outbound and return. And it also covers your airport and surcharge fee. I know. How fantastic is that? So what really matters from that whole spiel is that your £800 will cover you, yeah, for your flights there and back, your accommodation, your food, your medical insurance, yeah, for 3 months of your summer holiday. £800. That is a very good price for you to survive in the United States of America. That's amazing. Dude, you are away from home on a different continent and you're telling me £800? That's phenomenal. That money, I just want to emphasize as well that that money doesn't just leave your account. Like, you do pay for it in installments. You don't have to pay for it upfront straight away. If you're gonna pay for it all by yourself, just bear that in mind, that you do have a couple of months to pay. It's not just. Now, the important question, do you get paid for doing camp? And if so, how much? The answer is yes, you do get paid. You're gonna make that shmoney. You're gonna make that shmoney. Okay? Yes, you do get paid when you're at camp. However, I'd like to emphasize, if you are going to do Camp America, do it for the experience and not the money. If you sat down and worked out how much you're getting paid per hour when you're at camp, your heart will just break. So don't do it. If you want to do it for the experience, please, by all means. But if it's for the money, stay home. So anyhow, how much do you get paid? So when I went to camp, I paid £800 to go to camp. Got paid $1,200, which works out to be £900. The other way of you went for the experience and you had the time of your life, then you benefited more than what the money says. When you do camp, after camp, you're allowed to travel. Your visa allows you to stay in the country for a certain amount of time and just travel and roam wherever you want to go with no restrictions. Your J1 visa allows you to go to every single state. So essentially, when you're ready to go traveling with your friends, that $1,200 doesn't look so bad anymore. Okay, there are different roles at camp and you get paid differently. I'm only speaking from my experience. I wasn't a counselor, I was working in the main office, so I don't know if the payment differs for those who are counselors, or I just know what I got paid. I don't ask what anyone else got. So the second year you go back, you make more money, you make double the amount that you made prior, and then you also pay less to go. And then you can also negotiate your contract, and depending on how good you are at the job, you can get paid more. Okay, alright. Now, how do you find a camp? How do you find a camp? So, Camp America are very, very, very good with letting you know exactly what kind of camp you could be going to, what they do, what skills they need. So that's how you find your camp, depending on, it's more about, do they need you? So do your skills fit the roles that they have? Think about the skills you have. Are you good at music? Are you good at archery? Are you going to be a general counselor? Do you want to be on the support team? You could work in laundry, you could mow the lawn, you could work in the main office, you could work as a security guard, you could be a chef, you could work in the kitchen. There are so many roles at camp and they need filling. So if you feel as though you want to go but you don't have a skill, don't worry. There are various roles that don't really require that much skill, so you can apply. So, how do you find the camp that's good for you? So camp in America, it's like a religion. It's a thing. Everyone goes to camp in America. When it's summer, your kids are going to camp, whether it be a Girl Scout camp, there's like sports camps, there are music camps, day camps, night camps, camps that are privately owned, camps that are state owned, and you can go there for free, or you can be on a scholarship. There are special needs camps as well. There are camps that are just for Christians, camps that are just for Jews, there are camps for everything. How do you find the camp that's right for you? Make sure that you know what your strengths are. So when you do make your application, don't be modest. I said this in the previous video with the internship. Never be modest when you are doing an application. This is your time to shine. These people do not know you face to face. They don't know what you're like when you're on the job. They need to know that through this piece of paper or this online application. So shine bright and you'll shine, baby. You'll shine. You'll shine. That's how I ended up working abroad for 2 summers. It was the best time of my life. Honestly, camp is a different world. You're in your own bubble. You're surrounded by people from all walks of life, all different parts of the world. So it's an amazing experience. You will meet the most amazing people because it's amazing. Honestly, camp life is the best. If you guys want to know more about what I did at camp and how camp is and exactly what goes on, I can do another video on it. I really don't mind. I could talk about camp all day long. I love it and I couldn't recommend it enough, honestly. So, and I had the best time of my life. If you can afford to pay that fee, if you can afford to take 3 months out of your daily life to, you know, go to a completely different world, then I really recommend you do it. That's my story with camp. That's my explanation of how you can also go to camp and how you can find out about it. I'll link it down below. I'll link the Camp America website down below. Applications are now open, so if you want to go to camp next year, you need to apply now. Camp, and I want you guys to go enjoy it and love it too. These are your best years, sis. These are your best years, sis. You ain't never gonna get these years back, okay? Live your life. Live your best life, sis. Live your best life.